Okay, are we ready?
Is this really going to be the last time I get to dance to this?
Probably not, because...
Oh yeah, because we gotta come back later to do persona summonings and all that jazz, right?
Yeah, I think we can still come back to this room using Goho-Ems.
Yep. Should I say all that rap instead?
What did you say?
All that jazz.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
you know, all that, What was that from again?
And all that jazz.
Yeah, that one.
That's from Chicago.
I thought so. I just wanted to make sure I got my musicals right.
Yep.
Alright. Yep, here we go. I'm at least glad we... As I mentioned before, I'm at least glad we got Magetsu Izanagi done. Ashihara Nakatsu.
Alright, so we need to put a team together now.
So... Geez, we are at level 84. When did that happen?
Yeah, that, we didn't gain that many levels in the Hollow Forest.
Yeah.
Do we want to go with, like, weakest for now and build them back up?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind giving some of the others, like, some screen time. I say we bring in Yosuke, Kanji, and Teddy.
Alright. Guys' night.
Yep. This is the last one. I'm ready and raring to go. Leave it to me. I'll stick with Sensei through thick and thin.
These are all three characters you do.
Hell yeah. Let's do this in one shot. You got it. I'd follow you anywhere. Aw. After this, it's over. Let's go, comic. Yeah, you can count on me. All the way to the end.
Alright, let's start the beginning of the end.
I don't remember this dungeon at all. I do remember some of what happens with the final boss, but that's about it. I only ever did this ending once.
Okay, good luck. So small correction from previously. Well, what is this place? It doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't feel anything like the other areas. Whenever we'd go in to rescue someone, I could sense their restless heart and how unstable it felt. But there's none of that here. Does this Izanami person not have a heart or something? Who is she? Anyways, be careful, Senpai.
Well, you would know if you paid attention to the lecture back at GeckoCon.
I don't think... No, yeah, they were all at that lecture.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so small correction.
Yeah, so I asked last time, is this whole post-game dungeon with Izanami in vanilla? And it is.
Yes, I did recently learn about that, actually. So that was our bad. Homunculus.
Also, I think it would be really cool to kill Death.
Yes, so what we need to do for this, we need to open 20 treasure chests, normal chests. Don't open any of the locked ones because that'll reset the trigger.
Will it reset it, or does that only reset it after 20 chests?
No, it'll reset the trigger so that basically, it's as if like you open 15 regular chests. If you open a locked chest, it will reset it back to 0. I don't know why it does that, but that's a thing apparently.
I thought it was just that Death was never in a locked chest, so your 21st one can't be locked.
It's weak to physical attacks.
Maybe it is, but I'd rather play it safe.
Sure. Okay.
According to what I saw in the wiki, it's not recommended that we open any gold chests if we actually want to find Death.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Which I think is fine at this point because we've got plenty to go. We got plenty of items and stuff to go around.
Win this. Just give Wind a rest, okay?
So yeah.
3 of them. Don't give up.
Why
now,
are you
okay?
reflecting it? Oh, well, I'm gonna attack it anyway.
I think it has isn't it immune to physical?
No, it said it was weak to physical.
Weird. Maybe it... Wait. Go back to analysis. Check it.
Oh, it's weak to physical attacks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did something cast Tetrakarn at first or something?
I didn't think so.
I didn't see that. I mean, either way, 2 of them are weak to darkness if you want to use Alice.
Yeah. Die for me.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
So, anything else that we need to know about like all this?
I don't think this one is as complicated as Hollow Forest. I don't think it has any Hollow Forest like gimmicks.
Like at this point, it's no holds barred.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Ice and light, wind.
Well, you have wind.
of them. You need to thin them out.
I'll just do Gyarados.
Enemy down.
Yeah, and we can actually see everybody's upgraded weapons now, because we didn't get to use them in the Hollow Forest after we bought them. We got some pretty cool little scimitars on
Hey, not bad, Teddy.
Yosuke.
Keep it up. Kanji, your offense has been lowered.
Alright, so
Ice
weak
should
to
work well.
ice
You
and
can win
light.
this guy.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back to...
You can either use Kaguya with the light, or you can stick with Alice with Mabufudine.
I just wanna see something here.
Actually, do you wanna start like getting some levels on Yoshitsune? Like just like focus on using him, because if we can get Hasotobi, that would be very, very beneficial later down the line.
Yeah, I'm going to
Don't
leave
give-
the
You can
ice
win
attacks
this.
to
Just don't
Teddy.
misfire
I think
now.
that's a good idea.
Kanji, your offense
So yeah,
has been lowered.
just focus on basically just being a big beat stick at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'd really like to get Hasotobi.
Yes.
3 enemies down.
I learned the significance of that move, by the way.
Yeah.
So Yoshitsune was like an actual historical samurai / folklore samurai. They kind of mix together in Japanese folklore. No, that was a battle that really happened. So during one of the battles, I forget what it was actually called, Yoshitsune was a general
Yes.
in a naval battle. Show some agility.
Sounds good. That's actually good on Yoshitsune, so.
And so, yeah, so he led in this successful naval battle.
Yeah.
But supposedly, when Legend takes it and kind of ups the ante on how cool he is, it talks about him leaping from boat to boat, slashing, and he like jumped between 8 boats and cut them. That's why
Ah,
Hasotobi
so
hits.
that's where Hasotobi comes
That's
from.
why it hits 8 times.
Cool.
I can't believe you came without cowering in fear. Is that bravery or ignorance? Very well, I'll be waiting for you at the end of the Yomotsu Hirosaka. Was that Izanami? Let's not freak out. Come on, senpai. Alright, not freaking out. So we don't want to open any locked chests?
From what I'm to understand, yes. If I am wrong, I apologize, but at this point, it's like, you know, what? No real reason to, like, fuss over that kind of detail at this point.
By the way, I want to say hi to our friend North, who's been watching these. He told me he recently got up to the point with, Risei's dungeon, so he's got a while to go still.
Yeah.
But-
He's been telling me about it, too.
Has he been telling you that it's really hard to watch?
Yeah.
Because he tells me all the time it's really hard to watch.
Oh, yeah, because, like, we are not the most professional or the most optimal Persona players at all. Keep in mind, North is a die-hard Shin Megami Tensei fan, so much so to the point where he will min-max the hell out of, like, builds and, like, understand how, like, the ins and outs of the game and everything. With reason, mind you, because he's big in Shin Megami Tensei, particularly, like, actual, like, the SMT franchise. The dude's played the heck out of Digital Devil Saga and Nocturne, considered to be super freaking hard compared to these games. So, yeah. He kind of cringes at our less than optimal strategies.
I mean, I have an excuse. I've never played this before. Apparently, you give a lot of advice that is flat out wrong. That is what I'm being told. Don't shoot the messenger.
I know, but, like, he and I actually were talking about it earlier, and I'm more just like, that's just kind of the player that I am. He was telling me about, like, you know, how we kind of, like, bypass, a lot of the debuff abilities, and that's just me being like, you know, I'm just the kind of person who would rather buff the party than debuff the enemy. The only time I actually start debuffing is when Debilitate becomes available. So, like...
Yeah, I'm not saying about, like, not doing the dominant strategy and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's just player choice. I don't like when people get like that on me either. Like,
Yeah, especially...
like when people, like, get mad at some of our, like, Fire Emblem character preferences and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, you know, yes, freaking Dragon Hustle is a terrible skill. We know it's a terrible skill. It's fun. So, you know, come off of us.
Yeah, so I'm not talking about that and just preferences and strategy. He's talking more about, like, when we just have things wrong.
Yeah. I can understand
like
that.
whether or not we can go back to the lobby in certain dungeons. Just gonna see you dying.
Yeah, I might as well. It's been a while since I played this game, and you've never played this game, so
Yeah.
like I am going to say
I
this.
mean, I can't remember everything about it. There's lots of stuff in Fire Emblem that I just forget. Like,
Exactly.
Like there was the whole Wyvern thing I forgot for
Yeah,
several
yeah.
episodes.
So context, for those of you who watch this and don't watch my Fire Emblem playthrough, we for the longest time thought that wyverns were weak to arrows in Radiant Dawn. Turns out they are not, but you'll forgive us for forgetting that because wyverns have historically always been weak to arrows throughout the franchise.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kind of super weird that they're not in Radiant Dawn.
Yeah, I always found that like odd.
You can win this. Just don't
Strong
use light
against
on it.
physical, yada yada.
Okay, everything's weak against dark.
You're just gonna switch to Alice,
I
aren't you?
am just gonna. I'll switch back. I'll switch back after the battle.
Now you're good. I mean, hey, you might as well make this easy, right?
Yep.
There you go.
I know you have favorites. You really like Beelzebub. You really like You said a few that are like your favorites from both this and Persona 5. I think Alice has become my favorite overall.
Honestly, like, I don't blame you at all. Alice is a great Persona. In fact, it's the favorite of a lot of people, from what I am to understand. Like, I love Alice myself. Beelzebub is my, like, particular favorite. One, because I like the lore, and two, because he's, like, a stupidly good, like, magic nuke.
Yeah.
But like, there are plenty of Personas that I absolutely adore in this game. I remember, here's a question for you. What's a Persona that really stuck out to you in terms of design? And I'm talking, like, design alone. Like, for me, it's not one of the best Personas, but I really, really like the design for Daisojo. It's a very simple design, but it's effective.
I'm trying to remember Daisojo.
Daisojo is the sitting monk with the skull
Be
face and the
careful,
hood.
there's an
Okay, yeah.
You can
Yeah, that
win
guy.
this. Just don't use light on it.
Weak to dark. See,
Four enemies left.
I'm feeling some dominant strategy lately.
So I notice.
I looked at that like weakness chart and it was like all like nullifies reflects, nullifies strong.
At this point,
And it's just okay, it's weak to dark. I'm gonna
at this
kill
point,
the
you're just
dark.
gonna open up every encounter with die for me.
I mean, if I did that, it would basically always work.
The thing is though, like in this game in particular, die for me on Alice is just kind of busted.
Like, and I have
Like, it's-
Spellmaster, so it only costs 11 SP. I
Yeah.
like heal all of that back because of
it's
Resay.
kind of crazy stupid strong.
See, you nullify darkness, so I'm not gonna do it this time.
There you go. Those things are like neutral to everything else though, so you could probably like
You need to
take them out
it's
using
weak to light. Beat it and
Weak
move
fire,
on.
weak to light, neutral to... Okay.
yeah, just go with Magarodine.
Oh wait, no, you guys did something weird with wind. What did...
They're
you're
strong
strong
against
to it.
wind, so they'll still take damage, just
Yeah.
not as much.
Yeah, okay.
Someone else's turn.
Oh, I don't have any fire guys. This is...
You don't.
It's besides the
Let you work
hero.
on it. This should be a snap.
That being said, they're still taking significant damage. What you can probably do with Kanji is do a universal physical attack instead. I know the beetles are strong against those, but
Yeah, I guess just for the sake of hitting everything. The man's way, inflict down dizzy on all foes.
oh, that's like that can knock them down. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay, alright, alright.
That's really cool, actually.
Go, Samurai,
Nice.
you rock.
Yeah, just lay on the hurt.
Yeah. Like, I could use fire and finish some of these guys off, it's just... It's just I want to get Yoshitsune leveled up.
Yeah. Honestly, that was really cool to watch.
Yeah.
Look at you, Teddy.
Yeah, I wanted to see it at least
Do you
once.
have
It's weak to fire.
you have something that is super effective against downed opponents, aren't you?
Do I still have that?
No, I think you got. No, yeah,
Yeah,
you got
we-
rid of
we
it. So
sacked
you,
that
yeah,
one.
you want to just use Primal Force?
No, I'm just gonna hit him.
Oh, yeah, That was better.
With the fish, he's using the Guardian.
He's using the Guardian.
Yeah.
I love that it makes like a slap noise.
Whoa. Level 10 skill card.
Oh, try it.
Yeah.
Salvation.
Salvation as a skill card. Jeez.
Damn.
I'm sorry I don't use skill cards.
Well, that's a really, really good one. I don't think that's the first level 10 skill card that we've
Yeah,
gotten.
definitely is. I would have remembered.
Yeah, do you want to just like kind of like bypass some enemies at this point? Because we're pretty well leveled. Then again, I
Yeah.
don't remember how difficult the final boss is.
Another level. Gotta keep at it.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, no Elecamp
I
yet.
climbed the
Oh.
stairway to maturity.
Wow. Yeah, we
Alright.
have to use, also, apparently Teddy's, special skill is really unpopular.
Oh yeah, because it's a random chance.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that one's
Honestly, I kind of want to see it.
Darkness will work.
I mean, that now would be the time,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why not? Like, let's give it a shot.
Leave no...
Anything can happen.
leave no
let's
turn
see.
unstoned.
4 enemies left. Don't give up.
We'll do a Megarodine.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm making, like, bad moves right now. Because
Yeah,
I'm
we're kind of just having fun
Yeah.
right now. Oh, wait perfect time for a silence.
Kanji's been hit.
Oh, wow.
Someone help him.
This is very upsetting.
Wow, what a perfect time for a silence.
Yeah, what a terrible night to have a curse.
Good going, Teddy. Keep it up. Hey, not bad, Teddy. Keep it up.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Bull, you get the horns.
Kanji can't use his persona.
I
He can use
think
his fish.
he can use a fish. I think we're okay.
Don't give up now, okay?
Persona.
I like how Yoshitsune actually slashes them with a blade with that.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're weak too.
Yeah, just
Someone else's
Yeah.
turn. Pathetic.
Whoa, Kanji, that was great.
yeah. We can only really attack right now because of that
Can't
silence.
defeat it. Pathetic.
Whoa,
Yo, Kanji.
That was great.
It ain't going down.
Ah!
Persona is sealed.
Persona.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, this
It's
is...
not going down.
Silence is annoying.
Our bad strategy is bad.
Yosuke
Okay, there you
Senpai's
go.
persona is sealed. Look at you, Teddy. You're right.
Oh, that would have been my chance to do the merry-go-round thing now.
The
Persona.
merry-go-round?
Because it's random.
Oh,
Merry-go-rounds aren't random. What am I thinking of? Like
roulettes?
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Persona.
I don't know, for some reason, like, a merry-go-round was coming to mind.
One
I-
enemy to go.
I
Keep it up.
think I had in my head, from Tales of Vesperia, Patty's Mystic Art,
Oh yeah, and it's like
where
a
it's the
grounded
giant
roulette.
Yeah, but I
yeah.
always called it the merry-go-round,
Throw down.
because it's giant.
Man, Tales of Vesperia is a great game. Strength up is always good.
Yeah, especially for Yoshitsune.
Yep.
There's a top 10 concept, top, like, rando fighters.
Like or
Or, like,
top 10
gambler
top
fighters.
10 gamble fighters or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. I can think of a few candidates for that.
You got that, you got a Setzer from 7.
Yeah, I was thinking of Setzer.
There's a
Who
few
else?
Final Fantasy games with, like, gamblers. Like, there's the Lady Luck skill in 10-2.
Yeah.
So, have you come to realize the scenery of this corridor? You've seen it before, haven't you?
Yep. Very beginning of the game.
What you saw in your dream that night was the result of your awakening to your power. Could it be fate that I now await your arrival? Was that Izanami again? Senpai, is it true what she just said? Anyways, no matter what kind of enemy we're facing, we have to fight. Right, Senpai? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
What is this, like, Rise getting unsure? Maybe it's because I'm over-leveled, but I'm like, guys, we got this.
I mean, once they put it into perspective, we are fighting a god.
That's true. Okay, we got some talking
Looks like that one's
heads.
immune to-
Grudge Tower.
You can win this, guys.
Weak to ice, so that's gonna be Teddy's job.
Ice, weak to dark.
If you want to just use Alice, go ahead.
I do. It's so easy.
4 enemies left. Don't get
I'm worried I'm not going to. We have all these good personas, and I'm worried I'm just gonna want to use Alice.
I mean, that kind of happens sometimes with these games. Like, you know, people like just are really enamored with one particular persona.
incoming.
If you want to switch over to Yoshitsune after this one.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do.
Yeah, there you go.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
And then we'll get it with magic.
What's this thing weak to again?
It's neutral to all the spells. I think it's weak to lights.
Ah, okay.
Not bad, Teddy.
Something I'm not going to
No,
use
it's weak
right
to
now.
darkness.
Okay, it's weak to darkness.
But yeah, you can probably just rush this guy.
Yeah.
Or maybe not rush,
No, I'm
but
gonna.
like,
Yeah,
you
I'll
know,
do it with
magic and whatnot.
I need a rush magic option.
Oh man, imagine like that would be a certain quality of life like improvement that they could probably do is like, hey, you want everyone to do a certain action and just rush it? Here you go. Here are presets. That would be an interesting way to do it.
That's kind of like how Final Fantasy 13 works, like entirely. The whole
Kinda,
thing is
yeah.
presets.
Oh, hello.
I like
No
don't
way.
hate
No more
Final
enemies
Fantasy
in here.
13's battle system.
It's
It needs work, but like I kind of like the idea of it.
like the idea of it is fine in my opinion. Like, how do I put it? I'm not sure. Like for me, it just feels like something is missing, or something just
Yeah.
isn't clicking. That's a better way to put it.
And
like,
I never
just something
played-
doesn't quite click.
I never played 13.2 or 13.3, so I don't know if it like got improved in those ones or not.
Uh huh.
You can win this. Just don't use darkness.
One of them is weak to
Yeah.
one of them is weak to wind if you want to use Garrodine.
But I like the idea of how like you're more just like managing their like role in the fight over and over again.
You're dead, mate. 3 left.
Like it's got this kind of like macro managing kind of
Fire
thing
Yeah.
to it.
Hit him with ice.
You can
Mabu
win
Fudine.
Okay, I just want to say, I hate the design
Down.
of Teddy's final persona.
You don't like Kamui?
I hate it. Kamui wasn't as bad. This like upgraded version of Kamui,
Uh-huh. It's a little too much,
it's
huh?
a little much. Well, and it's got like a nuclear warhead right up its butt.
That's true.
I get that its like head is like another part of the warhead, and that's supposed to be like the rocket, but I hate how they did it.
Got you. Okay, well then
I find it very off-putting.
let's go with that then. Of all of the new personas, like all of the tier 3 personas that we have, which one do you for the party members, which one do you think has the best design?
I really like Yukiko's, the like golden version of
Amaterasu.
yeah.
Yeah, for me it's between Yukiko's and Chie's. Cuz like Chie's
Yeah,
is
Chie's is very cool.
Yeah, Chie's is simple, but it's a really nice like samurai design.
Be careful, Senpai. I sense something up ahead of you. Open the door and enter, yes.
All right, what do we got? Oh, hello.
The power that you have attained, and your determination to face me. Let's see how strong they are. Are they stronger than this Minotaur?
A Minotaur in the maze.
Darkness
Ooh.
won't work.
Neo
Darkness
Minotaur.
won't work. So use
So it
something
just
else.
has Rampage.
Okay.
I would actually open up with Debilitate.
That's smart.
Yeah, so go to Trumpeter.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Beautiful.
Okay,
Alright.
and I wanna use this because I haven't used it yet.
Ah, yeah.
Youthful Wind. Do a nice party heal here and give everybody hidden evasion up.
Oh, yeah. It's only 25 SP, too. That's really good for something like that.
Yeah, that's a neat like off healer utility move.
I like it.
Um,
Do you want to try Kamui Miracle?
Maybe not on a boss.
It's only 25 SP. I say give it a shot.
Kamui Miracle!
Wow. Great ultimate ability.
Lay down and die!
Oh, that's funny. You still have Trumpeter equipped.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh man, that was hilarious. I was gonna say go Heat Riser.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna, like, hit it with big physical moves and...
Yeah, you're doing damage.
And have Teddy go to heal.
Nice!
It's my turn!
Places
Way to go, Kanji!
Action!
Like I'd say no.
Go! Knock him out!
Kanji doing the fish slapping dance.
Put Teddy on healing duty if...
Yeah.
Oh, Mataru Kaja, actually.
Oh, increase attack for... Yeah, I think everybody can survive for a bit.
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
I think everybody can survive another round.
Alright, Primal Force.
Let me out. Let me out.
It ain't going
1,000! Brave Blade.
Soda.
We got the beatdown team here, dude.
Just gonna do a regular attack with this guy. Oh!
That should do it.
Oh, he's gone.
Dude!
All right.
We got like a beatdown
Yeah.
comp here.
Oh, I like this Bruisey team. All my Bruisey boys.
Nice.
So, that wasn't enough to break your will? Come then, though you may accomplish nothing but to needlessly prolong your suffering.
You okay, Kanji? You seem low on health.
Check your map, actually, now that I think about it.
Okay, let me...
Once you do some healing. Mediarahan.
Yeah.
There you go. Check your map real quick. Okay, so there... Actually, yeah, go back and grab that chest real
Oh
quick.
yeah, if we're doing...
If we're
doing
gonna
all
do
chests.
if we're gonna do the Reaper bit, we might as well go ahead and grab whatever chests we can. I know that might be a locked one, but it's worth checking out.
Yeah. I lost track of how many chests we had. I was trying to remember when we got to 20 so that we can save beforehand.
Well, at this point, it's just a matter. Well, we will know.
Yeah, but I think there's only like a chance of it being the Reaper when you open the
Oh,
last
be careful.
chest.
I don't think that's the case.
I can't defeat it.
Okay, alright.
Homunculus.
Oh,
Enemies left. Don't lower your
I'm
guard
more
now.
mad that they spent one of my
Kanji, that was
homunculi.
great. You're the man.
Mm-hmm. Like, if you had the
I
option...
would have rather Yosuke fell over
So
and
you
I
could
just
then
rezzed
use...
him.
Yeah.
But now this wasted a homunculus.
You went past him. There you go. That's fine. We got an extra... Oh my god!
Okay. Just punched him in the stomach. Oh.
Oh, okay, that's the leg. Oh.
Lose one earned card. Change one to Arcana.
Let's see what we can get.
Um,
Yeah.
do more.
Do you want to go for the sweep?
Lose earned card. Darn it. Okay.
Aw. Yeah, that's fine.
I was hoping I would pick the other one.
Still, not bad.
Yeah. I would like more money so that we can play with our... We can mess around with our Persona loadout one more time before the final boss.
I do agree with you on that. I don't think there are any more chests around here. So
Oh, right, because I can see with the stars.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you now have access to that thanks to Risei. So.
Yeah. It's very metallic floor.
Mm-hmm.
Clink,
So-
clink, clink, clink.
So all in all, now that like we're kind of like at this point and while we're heading towards the final boss, like overall thoughts on the game, and are you thinking of maybe getting into the franchise a little more after this?
I was already planning on getting more into the franchise. I'm definitely going to play some Persona 5. Not on the channel, but I've been holding on to Persona 5 Royal,
Oh yeah, that's right.
because Allie's
You
also
can win
interested
this.
in it,
Just give
so
Wind a rest, okay?
we're gonna play it together.
You could probably just clear the board with
Yep.
Alice.
5 of them. You're outnumbered.
Die for me.
Not for long, Risei. Oh my lord. That's busted.
Yep.
That is so unbelievably
It's a secret
busted.
persona, though. It's our reward for
That's true.
inadvertently triggering the thing that let us fuse it.
You will be happy to know that Alice is also available in 5, and while she's not quite as busted as she is in this game, she's still really, really good. I took her into Endgame. Or I took her into Endgame, and she just wrecked.
I mean, I don't usually like this kind of, like, dungeon crawler RPG with, like, the randomized dungeon levels.
Yeah.
I prefer, thoughtful dungeon design, which I know is something that Persona 5 has.
Oh my god, Persona 5's dungeon design is absolutely amazing.
That being said, for a, like, procedurally constructed dungeon crawler system, like, this makes it not suck.
That's true. It's...
Like, something about the encounter rate and just, like, the music and atmosphere and stuff makes it all okay that it's
yeah,
like this.
and it does have a bit of a roguelite aspect to it, where like
Yeah.
every floor is like randomly generated, with the exception of a few floors that like have these scripted events. So yeah, like the thing about like the dungeon like format, nice. The thing about the dungeon mechanic or like the dungeon like design in this game is that it's not bad. It's just quaint. Like it gets the job done, and that's about it.
Yeah, it feels like it more reminds me of older games.
Which, to be fair, like this.
Yeah, it
This
reminds me of
game
some, like,
is-
mystery dungeon games.
You're on a roll, Senpai.
Nice
Two
moves,
defeated.
partner.
Nice. Yeah, actually, it might be more worth it for you to stay on.
Start with
stay
Alice,
on
so
Alice.
you can die for me, switch the Yushits, and
Yeah.
Wind won't work.
Ice, baby.
Ice, baby.
Enemy down.
Gotcha.
Places
I
everyone.
like the characters a lot.
Action.
While I don't love every writing decision made, overall, I think it does well enough. It has, like, likable enough characters that, like, when something happened in the plot that I wasn't crazy about, I could just be like, okay, well, I like... Like, that's okay. I'm just gonna imagine the way I like it better.
Yeah. Like, the one thing of... Ooh, Elecam. I don't know if you want that, like, based on whatever else we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna just replace...
Oh, you have Elec Boost, so you're gonna replace it with
Yeah.
Elec Amp. That's
Yep.
that's true. One thing I can safely say about Persona 5, at least for me personally, is that it doesn't have a single character that I dislike. Like,
In the main party.
Huh?
In the main party.
Not in the main party. It's more like, I love every character in this main party, and I like every character in the main party in Persona 5, but there are characters that I dislike overall in the grand scope of it in this game. There are characters that I dislike in Persona 3.
Yeah.
There's not a single character like that in Persona 5.
In 5. Okay.
Yeah. There's, like, every single character in Persona 5, from the NPCs to the party members to, like, the story element characters,
Don't give up now, okay?
all fantastic. All fantastically written. Like, one character that I can safely say that I do not like in this game is Ai, actually. Like, she's one of your,
It's kind of been a running joke in this playthrough of not liking Ai. I don't really care that much. I don't, like, hate her or anything. It's just I've never been interested in following up there.
Nice, Kanji.
Just say the word. What? We ain't doing
I know, I see what you're doing.
Lay down and die already.
But, yeah, the thing is, like, I did Ai's social link in previous playthroughs, and I still don't like her.
Soda.
Okay.
Like, me personally, like, maybe her
Yeah.
story connects with some other people more so than it does for me, but I just never really liked Ai. Ooh, new enemy.
That's new.
Mistress Pie.
You can win this. Just don't use light
Okay,
on it.
weak to all the major elements.
Weak to wind,
Wind.
weak to light. Or darkness, actually. So what you can probably do is just, like... Yep.
Enemy down.
All right,
Nice
keep
move,
going.
Senpai.
Why? Oh, yeah, no, because you repelled
Yeah,
it.
it repels
Three
physical.
of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Let's go, Takehaya Shikano!
I like how he says the name.
You hit its weakness, Yosuke
Give him
Senpai.
one
Yeah.
for me.
Go for another one. Might as well.
Persona.
Get a dizzy going?
Yosuke
Nope.
Senpai was... No way.
I like that this game has, like, a lot of downtime, too. Like, jeez, dude.
Yeah, he has all of the elemental spells, so he can chain
Two enemies left.
chain weakness exploitation.
That was pretty cool, actually. I respect the hustle.
Teddy, next time.
I'll give as good as I got, damn it.
You can probably Maziodyne.
That's true.
Come on down.
Yeah, I really like managing, like, the social links and the stats and stuff. I like being out of dungeons probably more than being in dungeons and fighting
Yeah, that's
monsters.
usually the consensus.
Yeah, that's just, like, it's oddly satisfying.
Yeah, what I was saying earlier, by the way,
Yeah.
because yeah, like in this game, I don't like for the most part, and
There's definitely some characters who exist to be hate sinks, like, Hatano.
yeah, but the thing is, like, it's one of those situations where, like, the characters that are meant to be hate sinks, it's one of those situations where I can love to hate them, you know?
I
Like,
can't love to hate Hatano.
Exactly.
I hate how she's written.
Exactly, and, like...
She's there for me to hate, and I hate that I hate her.
Exactly, and, like, it's not like, So, I don't know how much you know about the narrative of Persona 5. But...
Like, half. I don't know the ending, really. Well, I kind of
okay,
know.
do you know about, what's his name? The first the teacher.
Oh, yeah, Kamoshida.
Yeah, you know about Kamoshida, right?
Yeah.
I love the fact that I hate Kamoshida, because goodness gracious, he's
Yeah.
a really well-written, hateable character.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that, you know? Before that.
So you've made it safely thus far. Despair, emptiness, and hope. Those are the three qualities by which I selected those coming from outside. You showed the most grounding of the three. I would expect nothing less. In which case, I will personally and directly test your power. The three qualities? Did she mean Senpai, Namatame, and Dadachi? Izanami saw those qualities in them. What kind of power does she have?
Mm-hmm. I kind of like the fact that, like, emptiness is one of them, because we're a silent, self-insert protagonist.
Yeah, I guess we are. Okay, I think I want to wrap it up for this episode soon, so we'll just,
Be careful.
Oh.
Yeah, sounds good.
fight these Valentine birds.
I suppose I will at least, like,
Yeah, so I'm just
like-
saying, like, let's finish our...
yeah,
the
finish
fall we're
that
on.
one point is, like,
Darkness
again,
will
like,
work. This'll
yes,
be
there are
the way.
absolutely hateable characters in Persona 5, but I love the fact that I hate them. They are well written for me to hate them.
4 enemies left.
I can't say the same thing about I, because I's story, for me personally, like, it's written for you to sympathize with her eventually, as you do with all the social links, but it doesn't quite come off for me to the point where I want to sympathize with her. I still don't like her.
That's the spirit, Teddy.
And
I guess I would have to see it to
yeah.
to decide what I think about that.
And in
but-
regards to Persona 3,
Yo!
go for it, Kanji. In regards to Persona 3, I don't like Yukari,
Enemy down.
which is actually one of the party members.
Okay,
Yukari
so
for
that's-
Yukari,
yeah.
like, long story short, Yukari for me, she's a brat. Like, I straight up think she's an absolute brat, and she does learn her lesson and learn to get better, but she still comes off as an
Hey, not bad.
overconfident,
Keep it up.
kind of narcissistic brat.
So, you don't get to, like, where you start liking them now.
Scared. Calm down.
Does it become like, okay, I'm, like, neutral to this character, or do you still hate them after the fact?
Get a grip!
It's kind of hard to determine, because the thing about Yukari is, like, I'll put it to you this way.
Wow,
I
that was
become
awesome, Yosuke
tolerant
senpai.
of them.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, okay,
But
fine.
but it's not like...
You're a part of my party. You are trying to be better. You have a really good moment with a lot of the characters in this game. Okay, sure, fine. I still don't like you.
Yeah, it's like, I had this problem with you, you're fixing it, I appreciate that. That doesn't mean you're, like, the best now.
Yeah, and then
because
there's
you started, like, worse.
and then there's another character in Persona 3 that I don't like for a very different reason. I forget her name, and this should indicate how much, like, my point is going to land here. I don't like her because I don't care about her. It's the guide character. I don't remember her name, but she's the meek character that acts as your guide, like, halfway through the game. And the reason I don't like her is because she's boring.
Careful.
And
Now, was she boring at the time, or is it just, like, because we've gotten, like, Rise and
This one's
Futaba
gimme.
and stuff
We should
since then?
fire.
But Yeah, and the thing is, like, yeah, compared to those characters, I can understand that. But at the same time, she's also boring compared to the characters in Persona 3 itself. Mitsuru is amazing and has a wonderful story. Akihiko is a fantastically interesting character, especially when you relate his character to Shinjiro. Overall, like, the characters in Persona 3 are also really well written. We were talking about Aegis and Robots and how that was a really, really cool, poignant narrative.
Yeah.
Compared...
Sorry, I forgot about how
Yeah, freaky. So yeah, for me, compared to those other characters, Yukari comes off as a brat, and someone in the comments tell me who the guide is. She's that really, really meek character who's just boring in my opinion. Like, I know she has her fans. I'm sorry, like, and if you like these characters that I don't like, more power to you. I'm really happy for you.
It's always a powder cake saying you don't like a character.
Oh, absolutely.
In a JRPG.
Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. There's a difference between I don't like and I hate. All right, I don't like or Yukari or mystery girl that I can't remember the name of. I don't hate them.
Because whatever her name is, she has stands.
I
guarantee it.
I'm going to freaking, like, look up who this character is because this is bugging the heck out of me. What is this character's name? Fuka Yamagishi.
Fuka Yamagishi.
Yeah, Fuka is the character that acts as your guide. I know she has fans, people, but to me, she's boring. Sorry.
I mean, that's not the meanest thing you can say.
It's not. But the thing is, like, go back. There's a treasure chest.
But it's a.
Is it a gold one?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It's a Persona 4 golden chest.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, like, what is more, or what is a bigger crime? A character that you don't like, or a character that you don't care about?
I guess if it's a character you don't like, if you feel like they're actively taking away from your enjoyment of the game, then yeah, I think it is worse to dislike a character.
I suppose it also depends.
You know what? I get what you mean, though, because I think of, like, when we were writing, your, like, top 10 hate to love, or was it?
It was hate to love. It was characters that I liked, but I didn't like the fact that I liked them.
I'm just trying to remember if that was the list I'm thinking of. But we talked about, I guess the one girl from Tales of Graces who's she wears pink.
I don't remember her name suddenly, and now you're
Do
gonna
we have to look that one up too?
Gosh darn it! Sharia Barnes.
Sharia Barnes.
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep this one going because we're gonna stop in a second.
Oh, we got new enemies anyway.
Look at that tiny tank.
Oh my god, what is that tank?
Wow, it's puny.
Berserk turret? Interesting.
It looks like the. Okay, so I'm going to hit it with lightning then.
But yeah, go ahead.
When we were talking about Sharia Barnes, we said, like, okay, so, like, it's not like she's, like, the worst or anything. Also, this was a list where we got a lot of hate because you weren't even saying you hated her. The whole point was that you hate to love her. You, like, kind of like the character.
Yeah, like, people,
but the stands were upset.
Yeah, like, I like Sharia, but I like her begrudgingly. Because there are things about her that annoy the ever-loving heck out of me. But she's a cool character.
But the point we made, which is what I'm thinking of it. Oh, Ray Patra. Clever.
Ooh, interesting.
5 of them. You're outnumbered.
We made a point of saying, like, normally if there's a character you don't really care for, and, like, let's say Fire Emblem, you know, like, she was a lot like Faye in, Shadows of Valencia, who you also weren't crazy about. But in Fire Emblem, it's like there's so many characters, you're not going to like them all. And in Tales, you only have, like, 6 party characters, and if one of them, like, isn't doing it for you, that's, like, a 1/6 of the main cast that's not working for
like,
you.
Like, I don't like Faye, but because of Fire Emblem's, like,
there's so many other characters
cast,
too, like,
I can easily ignore her.
Yeah,
I can't ignore Sharia.
So I could see how, like, even though, like, you just don't really care about Fuka, that, like, because of that, it does detract from the game experience for you.
Yeah,
even though you don't outright hate her.
Especially with Fuka, because the thing is, like, again, Fuka's inoffensive, but the fact that she is my guide, the Teddy, the Rise, the Morgana, and eventually, like, all that jazz.
I mean, I know some people hate Teddy. Our friend Pad hates Teddy.
Oh, I remember that nonsense, yeah. But again, like, everyone has their likes and dislikes when it comes to characters, and I know people who like Fuka. I know people who like Yukari. I
some more
don't.
damage.
But that's okay, you know? Because,
Yeah.
like, we all have our characters that we like. Oh my goodness, this thing is tanky as hell.
Persona.
Shut up! I ran into that one.
Oh man.
One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Okay, well,
I think it absorbs wind, bro.
What the hell?
it does.
It's not working?
Okay, for the last time, what do? You
So
drain
It's
wind.
weak to lightning,
strong
neutral to everything else.
Yeah. So you gotta just stop using wind. Okay, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the all-out attack now.
Yep.
I'm doing this with Kanji because he's got Elec Amp.
you hit the enemy's weak.
Maybe this will be enough.
Stand ready.
Nope. You have another one with, yep.
I'm gonna do it again.
You hit the enemy's weak.
Now's my turn.
So I guess before we end off,
Let's do this.
answer in the comments, guys. What are some characters in the Persona franchise that you actually don't like? Like, just give us your thoughts.
And don't be mean to each other if they pick your fave.
yes, please.
All right, let's all be adults about this. It's
Like-
YouTube, so none of us are under 13.
For real.
Remember, only 13-year-olds and up watch YouTube, so there's no way we're all adults here.
But, yeah, like, my favorites are Kanji and Chie, and if you don't like them, then, hey, that's just how it be, man. So yeah, be nice. Like, tell us your thoughts, but be nice. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the comic foil.
We'll see you guys next time.
Woohoo!
These golden chests, we need normal ones!
Tell everybody whose waifu is trash. Do it.
Oh my gosh, like, dude, don't open up that can of worms.
Let the toxins flow.
Oh no.
Please don't do that in my
No,
comments, though.
for real though.
Like,
Like-
this is a happy place.
Let people have their waifus and husbandos, alright?